this video, we'll be taking a brief look at the latest release from Disney, Frozen 2 on 4K and Blu-ray. We'll kick off with a brief unboxing of the film's Ultimate Collector's Edition, and then get onto my quick review of the film presentation and special features. As always, I will leave affiliate links down below in the description and the comments if you'd like to pick up any of the standard editions from Amazon or Amazon UK. They will all be region free, so if you're looking to import, you'll be able to play them no matter where you are. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like button. It does wonders in getting my content out there, and make sure to weigh in down in the comments below, letting me know your thoughts on the film and which edition you'll be picking up. Frozen 2's 4K set comes as an Ultimate Collector's Edition, bundled with a 4K disc, Blu-ray and digital code. It comes in this incredibly gorgeous slipcover featuring the film's main poster artwork, which I think all slipcover enthusiasts are really going to want to add to their collection. This is easily one of the nicest slips that I've seen for a while. Not only does it feature the usual holofoil effects and embossing right across the characters, but it also has some really beautiful glitter effects as well, mostly to accentuate the magical elements in the background and across the front of Elsa's dress. I don't think I've seen glitter used so well on a Disney slip since perhaps the 2010 release of Beauty and the Beast on Blu-ray, a whole decade ago. The spines of the disc are a really nice blue gradient, basically continuing the color scheme of the front cover. Each spine features the film's title and a small character image. The main spine shows an image of Elsa, while the back spine shows one of Anna, which is fantastic as you can choose which character to display on your shelf. The back cover of the set is well designed, with another beautiful piece of poster artwork used as a banner, highlighted with those holofoil effects seen on the front. Of course, there's a listing of the set's special features and specs as well. Here's a brief look at the Frozen 2 set alongside the recently released 4K edition of Frozen, and I'm actually quite pleased to see that they match each other incredibly well, which is really uncommon for Disney releases. Likewise, the spines line up beautifully, and as Frozen 1 features both characters on the spines as well, you'll have the option to showcase both ladies side by side on your shelf. Taking the disc out of the sleeve, you'll see that, as is the norm, the artwork on the case itself is the same as the artwork used on the front of the slip. Opening the case up, as all Disney releases, the set comes with a digital code pamphlet, so you can redeem the movie via Movies Anywhere and its linked platforms, including iTunes, and another giving incentive to join the Disney Movie Club. As per normal, the 4K disc features printed artwork, another really nice image of Elsa and Anna, while the Blu-ray is presented as a standard plain blue disc with white text. I'm not an enormous fan of the Frozen franchise, but certainly appreciate what they've both done in terms of the advancement of modern CG animation. The second in particular is an absolutely stunning film, and I will stand my ground by saying it's easily one of the single most gorgeously animated CG animations of all time. Regardless, on a narrative level, I personally found Frozen 2 more enjoyable than the first, though I know the fan base is somewhat divided on that issue. I reviewed Frozen 2 when it first hit cinemas, so if you'd like to hear my more in-depth thoughts on it or see my ranking of the entire Frozen franchise, I'll leave links for those videos at the end. Unfortunately, following Pixar's true 4K release of Toy Story 4, Frozen 2 comes from a 2K digital source. That said, the 4K presentation certainly doesn't suffer because of it. This is a truly bright and vibrant transfer with explosive colors and incredible dynamics, and compared to the HD Blu-ray, the 4K HDR transfer certainly gives the movie a punchier, edgier look, especially in scenes such as the Show Yourself musical sequence. It's not that the color on the Blu-ray is bad, but the 4K just makes it so much more beautiful, inviting, and engaging. The 4K presentation also gives the movie a fairly substantial uptick in clarity and detail, which I've never often found with animated 4Ks from 2K sources. Finer detail is stunning here, from character details and textures, right down to the sparkle on Elsa's dress, the glimmer of water, and the soft light effects and particles, some of which isn't even as noticeable on the Blu-ray. In fact, the 4K is such a mark above that the Blu-ray almost looks a touch soft and far duller in comparison. But again, that's not to say that the Blu-ray is bad, because it certainly holds up amongst some of the best. As per usual, Frozen 2 is complemented with a Dolby Atmos audio track, and while I've never found any enormous problems with the Disney Atmos tracks, this is most definitely the best one I've heard so far. It's incredibly full and lively, and perhaps perhaps one of the most immersive soundtracks I've heard from an animated film. Not only is the sound mixing great, but the songs sound absolutely wonderful and hugely booming. The movie looks good on both formats, but the 4K disc is absolutely the way to go here. It's easily the definitive presentation and some of the best animation the 4K format has to offer. A must-own for animation fans and collectors. As far as special features go, Frozen 2 features a very nice selection, which is presented on the Blu-ray disc. Unfortunately, there's only about 70 minutes worth of stuff on here, certainly not as much as Toy Story 4's 100-minute offering last year, but it's definitely plenty for film fans to dive into. The most substantial feature on here is a selection of 18 minutes worth of deleted scenes and 12 minutes of deleted songs, making up essentially 30 minutes of deleted content with great insightful filmmaker intros. These scenes are all in rough, pre-animated storyboard and animatic form, so don't expect an extra half hour of completed film. But animation fans will really appreciate these, as will fans of the movie, and I have to say the 2 extra songs are actually quite great. There's around 16 minutes of behind the scenes featurettes too. These delve mostly into the creation of the film's spirit characters, and while quite in depth, I really would have loved a more comprehensive making of feature on the film. Although Disney Plus will be offering an entire series chronicling the film's production soon, which should be a very good watch, and is actually likely why there's very little on disc here, but still, something extra would have been very nice. In addition though, there's a nice 5-minute fun facts track on here, which while aimed at the younger ones, is actually quite interesting and entertaining. Additionally, there's the standard offering of a few minutes of outtakes from the recording booth, a 3-minute multi-language reel, 5 minutes of animatics, which are interesting to take a look at, and a couple of music videos. Overall, special features are fine, and the digital copy actually offers a few more pieces if you want a bit more bang for your buck. But again, a touch more stuff, like the offerings we often get from Pixar, would have been incredibly welcome. Again, both the 4K and Blu-ray of Frozen 2 are great, but the 4K comes with my absolute highest recommendation, and once again should be the version for everyone. Frozen 2 is available on 4K, Blu-ray and DVD on the North American and Canadian market as of February 25th, 2020. It will be available in Australia on March 4th and in the UK on March 30th. Don't forget, I also produced an announcement and breakdown video for this release when it was first announced by Disney, in that I give a more in-depth overview of the included special features and technical specs, as well as the various editions being released worldwide, including the Best Buy Steel, the Target Digipack, and the 3D release coming out in the UK. If you'd like to check that out, I've linked it just after the jump, alongside the other selection of Frozen videos I produced during Frozen 2's cinematic run. Also, don't forget there's affiliate links down below for all standard editions, which you can purchase on Amazon or Amazon UK. Once again, guys, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It does wonders in getting my content out there. And don't forget to weigh in down in the comments below with your own thoughts of Frozen's home media release, and let me know which version of Frozen 2 are you going to be picking up for yourself. If this is your first time viewing one of my videos and you'd like to see more like it in the future, then please don't forget to hit that big old subscribe button up on your screen, as well as that like button down below for that little extra support. Also, don't forget to check me out on social media, and please consider supporting me over on Patreon. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic day.